Do you guys have an old trampoline in your backyard that you want to get rid of? Well, follow along. I'm going to show you how. All right, so first thing what I'm going to recommend to do is to go ahead and get rid of this old cover. If it's tied, you could unknot it if you're going to be saving this trampoline for a later date. If you aren't going to be saving it, you could just take a utility blade and just cut off that old cover. Alright, so the next thing I like to do is just take out all the screws that is holding the framework to the netting. All hardware. If you're going to be saving this trampoline to reinstall it somewhere else, maybe get a couple Ziploc bags so that way you could label them and tell exactly where you got the parts from. In this case, we're not saving this. So I'm going to go ahead. Everybody's got themselves an Amazon box, and then all hardware and all springs will be able to go in there. All right, so at this time, I'm going to need to go around and take the bolts out around the trampoline on the bottom. Here's a tip. I don't have an Allen key that big with me, so all you have to do is take a flathead screwdriver, stick it in the hole, and take it apart. And then repeat for the rest of the poles. And then you just simply pull it out, bring it down. All right, so on this particular model, what we have here is just the top. There is no screw, there is no bolt. It just slides right into the ring above and slides right out. Sometimes all you have to do is just go ahead and pull the pole out because it's not in with anything. Sometimes there's a screw, so undo the screw. Not saving it. If we were going to save it, we were going to put the screen on top of the trampoline, and then we would fold the trampoline and the screen in it together. In this case, since we're not keeping the trampoline, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the ties. Now we're at the stage where we have to go ahead and remove all the springs. Normally these kits, they do come with a spring remover, and it's just a little triangle with a hook underneath it, and you could put pressure on the trampoline so that way you could release the pressure on the spring and take it out. I do not have one of those, so I had to get creative. So I already took out one spring, which looks like this, has two ends on it. They're pretty much the same, and all you have to do now is go in, pull pressure backwards, and now the spring comes off. It's that simple. Next thing you could do is, if you are keeping it, you could fold this in half. And you're gonna basically just fold it like you're folding a tarp. one more time. So if you were going ahead to store this over winter in your garage, it'll be easy storage if you were gonna fold it up like so. In which case, I am not saving it, but getting rid of it, so it's also easier to move when it's folded up. All right, now all we have left is the frame. What we're gonna do is each leg, I'm gonna pop up, put my left foot down on it, and pull up and move in. And it's gonna be always the outside leg. And I found this to be easier to me when you're removing it by yourself, so it's not flopping all over the place. All right, so now that you got one leg out, the other side is gonna be screwed in. You're simply gonna just undo the screw. All right, we just broke down the trampoline. I'm gonna flip this around so you can see what the material is when it's just broken down. Netting, there's the trampoline. It folds down to a small 2x2 area. You could probably even get it tighter. All the posts, springs, and covers. It's done. As you can see, it's a hot one. The sun is blaring down on me, but it didn't take too long. It took probably about 20 minutes to go ahead and break down. So really not hard to do. Anybody could do this. It's just gonna take a little bit of time for you to get used to how you have to take it apart. Disassembly is usually easier than assembly. So I hope this video helps break that down on what you need to do to go ahead and disassemble a trampoline. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you also wanna see the upcoming videos that I will be posting in the future, go ahead and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Till next time, guys, stay handy. I'll see you guys later.